Hi guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for coming to the channel, and remember, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on subscribe and then click on the bell so that every time I post a new video you get a notification and then you never miss out on anything. So today's video is themed around timelines in our lives when things happen. For other people, things happen very fast. For others, it takes a bit of a long time for them to achieve something that others achieved way earlier in life. I'll give you an example. Some people at age 24 have got 2 master's degrees. Meanwhile, others at the age 30 are still pushing for their first degree. Other people at age 25, maybe a lady at age 25 or 24, they're happily married, found a man, had a wedding, beautiful, everybody was happy. Others are clocking 33 and they've got no prospects of dating a man whatsoever. And many people, because of these things, they begin to feel like their lives are failing. For other people, it's as simple as you go to college or you go to the university, you get your degree, you get your qualification, and 5 years down the line, you can't seem to find a job. Meanwhile, someone else did the same qualification, same program, and 3 months later, they found a good, well-paying job. But there you are, still struggling, pushing, sending your files, attending interviews, but no prospects of a job in sight whatsoever. Other people, it's around business. Maybe you've had a business idea that's being in your mind, you've pushed for funding, can't get any money. 3 years down the line, you're still telling others, guys, partner with me, I've got this business, let's do this, let's make money, but no prospects coming through for that business. Someone else may have maybe the same idea or just a little bit different, and they see the first person and say, guys, I've got this idea. The first person buys into the idea, their business starts, they're making money, and you're watching from the sidelines. Others, maybe at 25, some people have already built their house and they're staying in their own house. Others are 40 years old and they're still renting someone else's house. So like I said, these are different circumstances in life that begin to weigh down those who feel like it's taking time for them to achieve what others achieved 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or whatever timeline is there between you and someone else who's achieved something that you would have loved to achieve in the past. So guys, at the end of the day, be okay with where you want to be because you know where you're going. You yourself know where you're going. You do not have to explain to people why you haven't gotten your degree at age 30. You don't owe anyone an explanation as to why you're not married at age 32. You do not owe anyone an explanation as to why you're still renting a house when you're 35. You don't owe anyone an explanation as to why you got married and don't have a child yet, even though you've been married for 5 years, you still don't have a kid. You don't owe anyone an explanation about these things. The only one you owe an explanation to is yourself. We must learn to teach ourselves that it's okay to be a little bit behind. It's okay. The biggest mistake you find yourself making is benchmarking your life against someone else, where you begin to measure your success in life based on life events happening to someone else. So, if you are 20 years old and your friend is 20 years old, 5 years later, your friend, who you had not seen in a long time, comes driving a car. And you are 25 as well, did same qualification with that friend, you all have the degree in the same program. He comes driving, you're not driving. So because you measure your success with your friend, you feel like you failed because at 25, you're not driving. Guys, compete with yourself. Don't look at your next door neighbor. Don't look at your colleague from work. Don't look at your person you go to church with who's in the same age range as you are. The moment you begin to do that, you will live your life as a failure. Why? Because there will always be someone, and that's a fact, there will always be someone at your age, within your community or within your province or within your country, at your age, who's doing far much better than you are. That's the truth. There will always be someone at your age or even younger doing far much better than you are, either be financially or in any other aspect of life. So the moment you begin to benchmark or compare your life with other people, every day you feel like a failure because every day you come across people who are doing better than you are. My advice to you is compete with yesterday's version of yourself. If I, at age 30, I'm able to find money to take myself to school and do my first degree. At age 30, I found the money to finally go to school and get the degree I wanted. It means that my life at that particular time is better than it was 3 years ago. Because 3 years ago, I didn't have enough money to take myself to school. I have made progress in my life. I am not perfect, but I have made progress. Remember, progress, not perfection. If you are in a better place in life, if God has blessed you, maybe you got your degree, you got your master's, you got your doctorate, you're doing very fine in business, you got a high-paying job, your life is like all sorted, it's going on well, good for you. But you should never, guys, if everything is going well for you, never, I repeat, never look down on others or label them failures just because they are not at the place where you are. So many people in today's society are fighting battles and they are losing these battles. There are some students in school who go to school in the morning, in the afternoon they go and do piecework, they go and do menial jobs, they go and clean people's cars, some of them maybe go and wash other people's clothes, they go and do jobs in people's homes, wash plates and stuff like that, and do gardening just so they can raise money to find a meal. And then just because you feel like, oh, everything is fine for you, then you can label them failures. People are fighting battles and they're losing. The last thing they need is for you to label them a failure just because they're not at a place where you think they should be because you are at a better place. So guys, in a summary, life is about goals. All of us have got different goals for our life. Others will achieve their goals very early, good for them. Others will set later timelines for when they should achieve those same goals. It's okay. It's like football. If Chelsea go to play and the coach tells them, guys, today I want you guys to win 2-0. That's all I need, 2-0. Just score 2 goals, I'll be very happy. They go into the game with the goal of scoring 2 goals. Liverpool will go and play the same game or play the same team, and their coach will tell them, guys, I want you guys to win 6-0. Their goal is to win 6-0. And yes, Liverpool will go in there and they'll win 6-0. Chelsea's goal was to win 2-0, and they'll go in there and score 2 goals and win 2-0. Have both teams achieved their goal? The answer is yes. So Chelsea can't start saying, no, we failed because Liverpool scored 6 goals. No, the 6 goals was never Chelsea's goal. So even you get your degree at 25. Good for you. That was your goal, and we praise you and we congratulate you. But the next person has a goal that they'll finish their first degree by the age 32. Don't think that they're a failure because they scored at age 32. That was their goal. They are comfortable. They are happy. Their family is happy. They do not need you to think they failed just because they had a different goal than you did. I have a goal for my life. I'll keep it to myself. When I score, I celebrate with myself and my family. When you score, you celebrate. We all win at the end of the day. Just because you won by a bigger margin doesn't mean the one that won 1-0 is a failure.